Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
Okay, that's loud. What's good, everybody, and welcome to Not For Broadcast. I saw this game on Steam after I got done playing Killer Frequency, and y'all know how good of a game that was. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna go back and save everyone's lives, but I'll get to it when I get to it. Now, profile name. What's that guy's name that I used for last time? God, for the front part, what's his name?
And have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Johnny J. Jumble, yeah. Johnny
But now you start to see, yes?
J.
It was never happy. It never enough.
Jumble.
I cannot believe you.
Can I like... I can't. Johnny, John...
Jog off.
Whatever, Johnny J. Jumble!
Still vassal slaves were just
That's
in
me!
prettier cages.
Alright. Campaign, television, live broadcast, bits for life. I don't understand. Enter...
Good evening, I'm Megan
Enter
Wolf.
name.
And I'm Jeremy
What?
Dawson. Our main headlines
I'm
tonight.
so confused. Additional content. Oh, okay. Enter name. Johnny J. Jumble. Johnny J. Jumble. Story mode, fuck it. Who cares?
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Ooh, give me this. I love it. Don't give me a TV zoom in thing. I make use that as an end screen. Not for broadcast. Oh, I hope I don't fuck this shit up. If I gotta save lives, don't put that pressure on me like you did like I did with the last game. No pressure. Day one. What? Turn right. Oh.
Hi,
Yes!
David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. Alright, mate. Dave here. Listen, now, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so, you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now,
I
don't worry.
do.
It's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Forward.
Look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens.
God.
The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home.
Okay.
It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control.
Got it.
Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left.
Got it.
Don't worry. I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio.
Oh,
I've
hell
left them
no.
set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Oh,
You can
hell
see on
no.
the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now to our broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk.
Down!
See a load of
Oh,
videotapes
hell
on the left?
no.
They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Got it.
Right, the tapes are loaded and we're all ready for when we get to the first ad break. That's great. Any second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes, mate. It's election night, so all eyes are on this room.
No.
We do not want to get fired.
I'm gonna get fired.
When you get the signal, select screen one with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
I don't think I'm supposed to be doing that.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist, going
Oh.
5, 4.
4, 3.
It's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw the news titles on screen too. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Gravy my ass!
Corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Meghan was
Okay.
fighting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch.
This is
about
too
his new
much.
movie, The Medicated.
This is too
And,
much.
of course,
Too much for
we'll
me.
be going
This
live
is
to
too much.
headquarters to hear what the leaders
Two,
of the Spanking Party have
7,
to say on their
6,
historic
Right.
5,
Button 2,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Lovely, mate.
Great.
Next thing is the throwback to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay. Globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes. All right. All right, come on. Oh, dear God. This is too much responsibility. This is too much responsibility.
Here it comes.
All right.
Switch to screen 1. Now.
All
Lovely,
right.
mate.
I'm the fucking best.
Decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change. But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague.
Oh, my God,
The
no.
opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now, the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on.
Oh,
You can
okay,
play 'em
these
in any
ones.
order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
Buddy, this is too much responsibility.
3,
2, 1.
advert.
Ad.
Back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh, I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
We've made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier.
I don't like
This
it.
next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting.
I hate
A
it.
lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah?
Too
Stick to
much!
these rules and you'll be fine.
No.
It's not as complicated as it sounds.
Very
You've
complicated.
seen programs on television, haven't you?
No.
Make it look like those.
No, I
Guys, we've got
can't.
Screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Oh,
We're coming
no.
back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Okay.
So much.
I can do this. I can do this.
Everybody,
10. Come on, everyone get ready.
going in 5,
What the fuck is this ad?
4.
3, 2, 1.
Screen 1, Jeremy.
Welcome back. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election
Ah,
winner
shit.
Advance. But first,
Get
off,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Okay.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan
Oh,
Wolf,
shit.
culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his
joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much.
Okay.
For coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I
Okay.
say having you here with us is among ours.
Got it.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter
Got it.
at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies.
Oh
all
no,
terribly
I
successful.
can't do this.
I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been.
I can't do this.
Do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And
I can't do
am I right
this.
in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Oh no,
Absolutely right. A scientist.
I can't do
Was
this.
that a challenge?
I can't do this.
What exactly are you implying?
I cannot do this.
But seriously,
I cannot do this.
You're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others.
Shit.
A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
No.
It's a role that saw you scoop
I
2
can't.
Best Actor awards. If I
I'm
remember
doing
correctly.
astonishingly
So
good.
sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards. Although those 3 little statues do take
Okay.
place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it,
Been on that show a bit long.
Shut
what
up.
is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan.
God.
Not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding. Doesn't it? Giving.
What the fuck are you talking about?
One's audience.
You ain't Shakespeare, nigga.
I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in
Okay.
for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
I can't do this.
Well,
This is too much responsibility.
now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to...
This backup thing is
fuck
fucking with
things
me.
up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he
What?
did it again. Okay,
Nigga!
I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
What's with this?
It opens next week
Right,
around
they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'd just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance
All
Hemlock,
right.
is faced with a
Two,
decision that could affect
6,
humanity's very...
5,
exciting
4,
stuff.
3.
Exciting stuff.
Oh. Holy shit, I hate you guys.
He's really losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but we can't find out now. We'll go to the Rushes room together once
What's
the
happening?
broadcast's over.
I don't understand it.
What the fuck is happening? What's happening over there? Why is he being pissed? Can I switch just to see what he wants? Oh my god, don't tell me this is a thing where I can go back and change my actions. Don't give me that. There's gonna be more than one part. What the fuck is going on?
We mustn't think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
The fuck? That bitch slap.
Did it for you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, you remember?
I thought this was supposed to be an election, not a movie thing.
Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
I'm so confused.
Look at this.
I'm so fucking confused.
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We can stop it all.
Yes, we can.
I'm sorry. What?
We have to ask ourselves.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad.
Got
Remember
it.
to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Okay. What the fuck is going on? Alright, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and...
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
Yeah, let me-
As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like
Got
this.
it.
2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing two things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear.
Is this what actually happens?
The volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder.
After a long day exploring Bromley,
you're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
No! I hate it. I hate this. I hate this.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard. 1, 2,
got it.
Running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5,
4,
3,
2, and we're live.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live.
Oh, this is too much. This is too much responsibility.
Two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
This is too much responsibility. This is too much.
Outside broadcast.
Yeah.
He's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well, thank you all for coming, and...
I hate this.
Where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They
I hate
used
this.
every dirty, low-down, lying,
I hate it.
southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrations.
Shut up!
Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
I hate this.
Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say
I can't do this.
are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a
Shut
team.
up!
A team that can change.
I'm
things.
trying my best.
But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitty pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act.
Oh, nah.
Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of
Shut
every
the
person in the
fuck
country
up!
with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of... Probably you rather you don't.
Holy
Because the
shit!
likes
I'm
of
like,
you and me are
I'm
not
like
welcome
crossing
in their
my
gifted
eyes together just to
community.
do this.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
Got it.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first...
This motherfucker at deadass drinking on live television.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a
I can't do this. I can't do
to properly
this.
fund health and education, to raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions, but you'll see
nah.
when we've reclaimed what's ours.
Oh,
that's
nah.
absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs, the people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming
I hate
for your
it.
sports
I
cars
can't-
and your
I can't do-
mansions and your vineyards.
Shut up!
We will put the wealth of this
I got my
country back
fucking thumb on the
all
space
again,
bar.
in the hands of the people who created it.
Shut up.
It ends.
Just
today.
shut the
Yes.
fuck up.
It
You're
ends today.
stressing me.
And tomorrow we'll start making it fair again, just like we promised. we would.
God.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
God.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from
Holy
Elizabeth
shit,
Vance.
like the fuck?
And our apologies for the fruity language.
Fuck.
Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time.
God.
If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Thank you. Thank you for threatening me.
As the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening.
All right.
9,
8,
we'll be back tomorrow
7,
with full coverage
6,
of the first day
5,
of advance.
4,
I'm Jeremy
3,
Donaldson. Have a peaceful
2, 1.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Hated it.
Politics then?
Is this some
Hated
weird
it.
fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not going for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
I'm sorry, what?
When the programme's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
Who the fuck wants to know all that? I
This is
do.
an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph here showing you what
Yeah. Nah. I ain't here for all that.
details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
Yeah, fuck that. Alright.
Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth.
Currently wealth, broke ass poor.
It shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you care?
I'm broke ass poor here.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
I'm sorry, so is that good?
Alright, mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now.
Okay.
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1. At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching.
What?
That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight sees a return for leading economist Katie Brightman. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report, before we say good night until tomorrow. But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Okay, great.
Our main stories tonight.
I'm
Moving on
the
the
worst
election win that experts
fucking
said just
guy out
couldn't
here.
happen. Hopeful or hostile? Controversy as global mega corporation Remington's Fist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chap. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hams leaves.
Okay. Do I gotta like watch all of
And
this?
a
I'm
spoonful
just
of
gonna,
sugar.
just cuz.
Megan
But
will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the
Do I
leaders of
have
his
to, though?
President
'Cause I
party
was already
have
there.
to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
yeah, okay. I was already there. It doesn't matter.
Click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Okay, rushes.
This is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go. And when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Okay.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every
I already
day.
heard that, but
10
what
seconds, everybody.
I do want to hear is this guy. I want to hear what they were arguing about. That's what I do want to hear. Come on.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bogan. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do one beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
This guy's
10 seconds, everybody.
This guy's a dick.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance, but
Okay, so let me just fast forward a lot. Right? I just want to skip all that. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, feels, doesn't it? Bleeding. Yeah, everyone's bleeding. Yeah. Where is it? Where's the part where he, like, flips the fuck out?
Where my character, Dr.
Okay,
Lance
here it
Hemlock,
is.
is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
And we're out.
Rob, get the car. We're out of here.
Mr. Blundercatch.
No! I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation are you people running?
Mr. Blundercatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
You don't know the half of it. Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Oh, go on then. Say it.
What?
I told you so.
Your hair looked nice.
See, this is why you're single.
Damn. Damn. Okay. That's all I wanted to see. Then there's just the adverts on election day, which I don't really care for. But okay. Holy shit. So that guy is just a straight asshole. But we're not doing this shit. We're not doing this shit. Nope. Saving it for next the fuck time. Current wealth. Broke ass poor. Great. Alright. So that is all the time I got for today. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Go on Rumble at Disgusting to see all the erotic shit that I post. And as always, we'll meet again in the next episode.